خلقت الدنيا إلى
Pirimiz Bilal Habeş radıyallahu anh Efendimizin, Şeyhimiz SahibulSaif Abdulkerim Kıbrisi Rabbani Hazretlerinin ve alel husus bu caminin banisi ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş imam mezzin kaynılarının ve kahve ehli imanın ervahı için Allah rızası için El Fatiha. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen-nebi. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallu aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah, eşhedü en la ilahe illallah, eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah, eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salâh, hayya ale's-salâh, hayya alel-felâh, hayya alel-felâh. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, la ilahe illallah.
La ilahe illallah, seyyidina Muhammed Resulullah sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillahi rabbil alemin, ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmadullah Teala ve nestağfiru ve eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh ve eşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu habibuhu ve resuluh sallallahu aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ezvacihi ve ashabi tabi'i hulefâ raşidin mehdin min ba'di. وزمت على تحقيق وزمت على خلفاء رسول الله تحقيق أمر المؤمنين حضرة أبو بكر وعمر عثمان وعلي وعلى بقية صحابة التابعين رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين. يا أيها المؤمنون الحاذرون اتقوا الله تعالى وإن الله مع الذين اتقوا والذين هم محسنون. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. All praises are due to Allah, who invited His Habib, Sayyidina Muhammad ﷺ, to the divine presence. The one who took His Habib to the divine presence. All praises are due to Allah, who is describing this meeting in the Holy Quran, saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. By the star, when it goes down, your companion, Muhammad ﷺ, is neither astray, nor is he deceived, nor does he speak of his own desire. It is no less than an inspired inspiration. He was taught by one mighty in power, endued with wisdom, and he grew clear to view while he was in the highest part of the horizon. Then he approached and came closer, and was at the distance of Qaba Qawsayn, 2 bow lengths, or even nearer. And he revealed unto his servant that which he revealed. The heart did not lie about what it saw. Will you then dispute with him concerning what he saw? And verily, he saw him yet another time, near the Sidratul Muntaha. Near it is the garden of abode, when that which shrouds did enshroud the lote tree. His sight never swerved, nor did it go wrong. For truly did he see of the signs of his Lord, the greatest. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon the Master of goodness and nobility. Allah is his protector, and Jibril is his servant, and the Burak is his steed, And the Miraj is his journey, and the Sidrat al-Muntaha is his station, and the Qaba Qawsain is his desire, and his desire is his aim, and he has attained his aim. Amin. May peace and blessings be upon him and his noble family and his blessed companions, especially upon the four Khulafa Rashidin, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar Faruq, Hazrat Osman al-Ghani, and Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza, and all those who follow them until the last day. Allahumma barik lana fi Rajab wa Sha'ban wa balikna Ramazan. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, we are in the days of Allah's month. These are not the days for us to remain sunk in our laziness, in our egoistic worrying, in the bitterness of our desires. Now is the time for us to do work and to run and to put energy into our spirits, because this is the time for the believers to plant seeds that are going to give fruit in Ramadan. This is not just an idea, this is real. The ones who run during Rajab to make Allah pleased with them, Allah will give their spirits the most beautiful gifts during the days and nights of Ramadan. Islam teaches the hard work. Islam teaches us that the sweetness of faith only comes with the hardship of fighting the ego. We cannot imagine that we are going to sit at home doing nothing, following our nafs, following our hawa, following our shaitan, running after dunya, and that we are going to become believers. This is foolishness, and this is not from our deen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing this false idea of mankind in the Holy Quran, saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, do men think that they will be left alone on saying, we believe, and that they will not be tested? We did test those before them, and Allah will certainly know those who are true from those who are false. Sadaqallah al-Azim. SahibulSaif, Shaykh Abdulkerim al-Kibrisi Rabbani Kadal-Sir, our Shaykh, our guide, Allah's friend, is teaching us about this ayat and making it a reality for us, saying, we are watching the hadith of the Rasulullah ﷺ, and we are very happy about it. He is saying, Islam began strange and is going to end strange. Blessings and protection to the strangers, especially those who are going to come in the Akhir Zaman, in the end of times. That news is for the people who are living now, because we are in the second Jahiliyyah time, and we are almost at the end of that Jahiliyyah too. The good news is that the protector is waiting to appear, inshallah Rahman. We must be looking forward to that. Are we ready for that? Are we ready to leave our mothers? Or are we ready to leave our fathers? Are we ready to leave our wives? Or are we ready to leave our husbands? And are we ready to leave our children? You must search in yourself. You must look into yourself, because Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, those who are going to reach to those days, when entering through that door, a difficult test is going to be waiting for them too. The Sahabe Kiram, they have been tested. They have been tested with their lives and with everything that they had. They have been tested and they passed. And Allah is warning us, saying to us, do you think that you're going to enter into the same paradises with those without going through the same tests that they went through? Do you think so? Think again. Today's people are going to say, brother, this is shirk. Leave our mothers, leave our fathers, leave our wives, leave our children. This man is talking about breaking the family. This man is telling people to follow only him. This is a cult. Of course it is strange, because Islam began strange and is going to end strange. What did the kuffar say about the Holy Prophet ﷺ? They said, he is a sorcerer. Astaghfirullah. He is a crazy man. He is insane. Hasha. He is breaking the families. He is breaking the ties between father and son, between mother and daughter, between husband and wife, between the tribes, between the nationalities. Islam began strange, and Islam is ending strange. Today the people, the Muslims, see following an inheritor of the Prophet as strange. As the Quraysh said, following the Holy Prophet ﷺ himself was strange. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ came to them, and he made claims, truths, that they could not believe. He told them that there was one Allah. He told them that this one Allah, He is the supreme being, with every power that you can imagine and you cannot imagine. You do not need deities and these different ilahs. They are not true. He told them that he received revelation from that Allah. He told them that Allah would bring the dead back to life, that the people would be judged, and that there was another life after this life. Once Ubay ibn Khalaf came to the Holy Prophet ﷺ with a dried bone and said, "Do you claim, Muhammad ﷺ, that your Allah can bring this back to life?" And with cruelty, with an evil smile, he crushed up the bone and blew the dust into the Holy Prophet's face. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, "Yes, I say that, and he will raise it. And he will raise you too when you are bones like that. And then he will enter you into the fire." And Holy Prophet ﷺ came to them and he said, "I went on the night journey, and I went to Baitul Maqdis in one night, and I ascended to the heavens in one night, and I met all the prophets in one night, and I went to Sidratul Muntaha in one night, and I came to the Qaba Qawsain in one night, and I returned to my bed in one night." Those kafirs were so happy from the evil side to hear this, because they said, nobody is going to believe him. This is unbelievable. And so many who had accepted Islam, their hearts became shaky when that happened. Shaykh Efendi is explaining the incident, saying the Miraj incident was a cause of separation between the believers and the unbelievers, between the believers and the hypocrites. Where the Holy Prophet ﷺ came back and said the incident that had happened, and the unbelievers thought that now they have a big weapon in their hands and they're going to launch that everywhere and to everyone around the Prophet. They're going to say to him, "You are crazy," and the Sahabis are going to run away. There were so many believers at that time also who believed Abu Jahl and all the other ones who were attacking, and they changed their lines from the believers to the unbelievers' side. They were believing up till that time. When Abu Jahl came using his own intelligence and saying to them, "Look, is this possible? This man is crazy. Don't follow him anymore." So many started changing their ways. But they were looking to the big ones who were holding the pillars of Islam, and they reached to Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh. They said, "If we fool this one too, then all that are around him are going to leave him." So they came to Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh and said to him, "Ya Abu Bakr, you are an intelligent man. And now we came to you with intelligence. That man whom you are following, now he is saying, you didn't see him yet, but he is saying that he went to Miraj in a very short time at night, and he came back and all these stories. What do you say to this? You are an intelligent man." He said to him, "If he said that, then I accept. I don't have to hear him. Are you saying that he said that?" They said, "Yes." He said, "Then I accept it, because now I have enough evidence to understand that Allah is giving no limitations to that prophet. He is a prophet." Alhamdulillah. So that way Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu was given the title Siddiq, the most trustworthy one. Alhamdulillah. We are following his way. We are following the Nakshibendi way, which is the Siddiq way. The way that is coming from Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh is reaching to our time. Alhamdulillah that we have been guided to the Siddiqi way. But now in the second Jahiliyyah, we find so many Muslims. They are doubting the Miraj. So many Muslims are saying, this is not logical. This is not scientific. It must have been a dream. This could not have happened. Well, it must have only been spiritual. Well, he could not have gone with his body. That is impossible. And we find scholars of the second Jahiliyyah saying, it's okay to believe in the Isra only, but not in the Miraj. This is second Jahiliyyah. Sultan al-Awliya Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim Adil Hakkani, the inheritor of the Siddiqi way, speaking the truth to those who deny the Miraj, saying, when reaching on Miraj and the Lord's divine addressing was addressing all of them there, Ya Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, enter. Ahlan wa sahlan. I am welcoming you. You are believing or not? Huh? But you are never happy to be welcomed or to be honored by that one whom his Lord is welcoming him. And you are so jealous, people. If anyone's saying Sayyidina, you are saying no. Say Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Say Sayyidina. Who is welcoming? I'm asking in front of the whole Muslim world, those people who are saying we are Wahhabi or saying we are Salafi, I'm asking them, who was welcoming the seal of prophets at the Sidratul Muntaha? Who was welcoming? Say, Ridwan or Malik or Jibrail or Mikhail or Israfil. Who was welcoming the seal of prophets? To give more honor to that one. Which honor can be more than that honor to welcome him on the night of journey? Allah Almighty was saying, oh my beloved one, welcome to you. Am I becoming kafir with my words? You are giving a fatwa that I'm becoming kafir. Astaghfirullah. You must correct your beliefs and your understandings about that one who was welcomed by Allah Almighty on the night of journey. Alhamdulillah. Our Shaykh is teaching us about the Miraj. And we believe in everything about our Holy Prophet. And we love everything about our Holy Prophet. And we are qurban for the dust under the sandal of our Holy Prophet ﷺ. O Muslims, O Ummati Muhammad ﷺ, the 27th of Rajab, the time of that Miraj is in a few days. Are we understanding what that Miraj means in the history of the universes? Are we understanding the greatness and the majesty and the awesomeness of that night? SahibulSaif is saying, when Holy Prophet ﷺ came to Masjid al-Aqsa, 124,000 prophets came and they were ready. They gave bayat to him before he reached to paradise. They accepted his prophethood all over again. All the prophets came and passed before he came. They accepted that he is going to come. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made them ready there to accept and to give bayat to that Holy Prophet ﷺ before reaching to that journey. So all nations coming through all those prophets, the prophets gave bayat, and thereby all those nations gave bayat to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. The believers, those who are believing in their prophets. It is a big blessing to them. But what about us? And Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying to us, if 2 days are the same, if the believers 2 days are the same, then the believer is losing. We must not make 2 days the same. Every single day you must make progress. Progress is not only by the worldly understanding that we have one room, make another room, make another building. No, you must prepare yourself. We must prepare our hearts by removing what is wrong in it and putting inside it what is good. As the Holy Prophet ﷺ's heart opened and something was put in it. We must prepare our hearts and we must prepare ourselves to be ready for that Miraj, to be ready for that elevation. Because what is given to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, it is given to his nation. It is given to those people who are following his footsteps. We must correct ourselves. Especially in these days and especially in these nights, we must leave the heedlessness aside. We must leave the wrong egoistic desires aside, the wrong egoistic ways aside, and we must ask from our Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Rabbi, we are asking forgiveness for every shortcoming that we are doing. We know that we have not reached anywhere. All things that we are doing do not fit to your divine presence. Accept this weak service. Make us the worthy ones, the good ones, and count us among those ones. Amin. We must ask. This is one thing also that the nation, the ummah, has lost, is not asking. We used to go to the masjids and see old people sitting for hours, opening their hands, crying and asking, why? When we were young, we were asking that. We were saying, why these men are crying so much and asking? What are they asking for? What do they want? They didn't want anything worldly. And they were correct ones who spent all their lives in the masjids. That's what we knew. They were still sitting over there for hours and hours, asking and crying. Oh, believers, these days and nights of Rajab are a time for us to return to our Lord. This Miraj time that is coming, it is another chance for us to cry and to beg and to return to the obedience of our Lord. And He is coming to hear those du'as. He is coming to hear those du'as that you make in the middle of the night when you are emptying your heart to Him, when you are complaining about your own disobedience to Him. The Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, Allah Jalla wa Ala says when He descends during the third part of the night, I am the King. Who is here that calls out to me, that I may answer him? Who is there that asks of me, that I may forgive him, that I may give to him? Who is there that asks my pardon, that I may forgive him? We have to run after these lives because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has created us in His love. And we cannot return to Him without that love. That love can only be returned through love of the Prophet ﷺ, and the love of the Prophet can only be earned by being in sohbat with his inheritors. Shaykh Efendi is telling us that what this life's reality is, saying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us with His love. He has given very high honor because of that love. If a man is not returning love with love, that one is a kafir. That one is an unbeliever. He can claim, he can say whatever he wants. If the servant is not turning to his Lord saying, you love me and I love you, that one is an unbeliever. That one is a kafir. And our father Ibrahim alayhi salam understood that reality because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him one day, Ya Ibrahim, what is this terrible fear that you have? And Ibrahim Khalilullah alayhi salam said, O my Lord, how can I not suffer fear and dread when my father Adam Safiullah was in closeness with you? You created him with your own hand, and breathing into him of your own spirit, you ordered the angels to bow before him, and yet for a single act of disobedience, you cast him away from your nearness. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's reply was, Ya Ibrahim, don't you know how hard disobedience against the beloved is for the beloved? These are the words for people of understanding. We cannot leave this life without returning Allah's love. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed His love in the company and the association and in the friendship of His friends. If He finds you in their hearts, you'll be accepted because of His love for them. We are too weak and we are too dirty to demand and to give our love directly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah is throwing His ropes of mercy everywhere. That is why on the day of judgment He will ask. He will ask when that unbeliever comes to Him filled with sins, that nothing can save him on that day. But Allah will ask, did you love one of my friends so that I can join you with him? The Sahaba-i-Kiram loved the Holy Prophet ﷺ. They gave everything for him. They left everything for him. And they gained everything with just one look of love for him. This is the second Jahiliyyah. Let us be those who follow their footsteps and give everything for that ashq, that love which makes us to be real men. The love that the Holy Prophet ﷺ has for the ummah, and that love that Allah shows for him. That love will make us to be on the path, inshallah Rahman, of the Sahibul Miraj. Because as Maulana Rumi said, the body of mud shall rise to the heavens through the power of ashq. You must run to learn that passion, to learn that love. Is run to return that ashq, to live with that ashq, to run to leave this world fitting to the title of Hazrat Insan. Inshallah Rahman. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah al-azim al-azim. La ilaha illa wa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayhi. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين سبحان قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة سبحان قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة سبحان قدوس ربنا رب إن دين عند الله الإسلام قام الصلاة
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على السلام حي على السلام حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
سيدنا مولانا محمد رسول الله